What's up, guys? Welcome back to Raising the Rogers Homestead. So, as promised, we've got some exciting news coming. But first, we got to get this chicken coop built. So, last year, the meat chicken coop that we were using, the kids took it over. They wanted something for their goats. So, we modified it so that they could have something for their goats. So, that means that I need to build a new meat chicken coop. Now, I'm hoping to get this thing done today. I don't know that I will, but we're definitely going to try our best to get it done. So let's get started on it. So on this build, it's just going to be just like all of our other coops. So it's going to be a 16-foot long, 8-foot wide, but we're just going to use it for the meat chickens. So right now we've got 40 Cornish cross chickens, our first batch of meat chickens. They are about 2 weeks old, 2.5 weeks old, something like that. So it is time to get them on grass. Now, if we don't get this done today, then we can freshen up the wood chips in there where they're at and postpone actually getting them onto grass. But I've got a pretty good feeling. We've got this pretty down pat, so I think that we can get this taken care of. Well, we may not get it done. No more than I got started, the daggum batteries are dead, so I got to charge them for a minute. But while they're charging, got a couple of updates just real quick. So, our milk cow Sage, we have completely separated her calf. So, he was tearing up her teeth a little bit, and we absolutely cannot have that. So we got him completely separated. We've got him transitioned over to the bottle, and he is doing good. Little waffles. Okay. He thinks every time you come out here, you're coming out here to feed him. So we had a one of our sheep. So we thought that we only had one that was due to lamb, and she lambed the other day. She's actually laying right over here. I don't know if you can see her or not, but she's laying right over there, and she's got her little bit with her. Now we've got another one, and I don't know where she is. And originally we didn't think she was bred at all, and I don't know where she is, but I think that she is bred, so it'll just be a matter of time before she has her lamb. Ow! He jumped on me. Hello, Waffles. Ow. Quit. Quit. He's exactly what you think a bottle baby would be, just as annoying gets. All right, so quick little update while the batteries are charging. So if you follow us on Instagram, you've already seen these guys, but the kids, their goats that they wanted. So one of them, we ended up having to take her to get a C-section. So she had for lack of better term or whatever, it was a deformed baby. So it was actually a cyclops baby. And I'll spare you the pictures and whatnot. But so that cyclops baby, the vet that actually, gosh dang, chill, homie. The vet that actually did the C-section or whatever, he said it was only the second one he had ever seen in 29 years of being a vet. So, and funny enough, we actually had somebody offer us money for that goat. Obviously, it was dead whenever it was born, but we actually had somebody offer us money for it, which I didn't even know there was a market for weird animals, but apparently there is. So anyway, fast forward, I don't know, 24 hours, 30 hours. The other goat that they have, Gabby, she actually had twin babies. So y'all check these guys out. And just for reference, that bucket that's right there in front of them is a 2-gallon bucket, 3-gallon bucket. It's a 3-gallon bucket, and you could literally put them inside of it. Little bitty things, little bitty turds. So they are both females. The other one is trying to hide. But they are both females, little Nigerian dwarf goats. And the original plan for them was that the kids were going to sell them and make some money. Oh, that was peeing. They were going to sell them and make some money, and they were barely even cleaned off, and the kids had already decided that they was going to keep them. So I figured that would happen. But so this one, it's nursing. Its name is Amanda, and seems to be doing pretty good. And the other one is Alyssa. I didn't pick the names. What they called them. The little bitty turds. Come here. So it's not really fair to the goat because I have a big head. Little bitty turds. I know. Wah! Wah! Okay. All right. Mom. Give me that one. This is the other one. Oh, I know.
Maybe they just don't like me.
Little bitty thing. I know. Not big as nothing. Of course, they're dwarf goats, so I guess that makes sense, doesn't it? That makes sense to you? But they are doing good. The kids are excited about them. There's our other little bottle calf, little Beanie. Well, he's been called different things. I call him Benny, but I think that originally his name was Hash Brown, and He's not nearly as bad as Waffles is. He'll let you pet him and stuff, but he's not as clingy. All right, let's go check on them batteries. All right, mainframe is pretty much done. 16 foot long, 8 foot wide. We're tightening up the corners right now, and then once we get the corners tight, then we'll start putting up panels. Panels up, got to tie them together, do my end pieces. Let's keep rolling on this thing. All right, got the uprights done. Still got to put a piece across the top of it to be able to run the full length of it. Get all that buttoned up, and then I think we'll be ready for chicken wire, and then the tarp, and then obviously got to build the door. So we're moving right along on this thing. Pieces cut. Let's keep trucking on this thing. We're almost there. Hey, oh. 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 All right, we got the top piece on, doors and everything. Make this dude just sturdy as sturdy gets. We got to put chicken wire on it next, and then we'll be ready for the tarp, and then we can worry about the door. So. We got it wrapped in chicken wire. It is ready to go. We got to put the tarp on it and build a door for it. But these are just like all of my other shelters. This dude is ready to go. Don't really like how floppy that is right there, so I might fix that. So for the most part, she's ready to go. I'm gonna go grab the tarp real quick, get the tarp thrown on there, and then we may put them in here tonight and build the door tomorrow. I think that would be a great idea. because I've still got stuff to show you guys. So hang on, stand by. All right, we finally got these guys set up. So just for tonight, they're not gonna have a door. It's right in front of my building and all this area is pretty well lit, so I feel okay about it. But got their water down to the automatic water. Got their feeders back there in the back, one there and then one here. They're obviously only focused on that one back there, but meat chicken coop complete. Nice. Now the only thing that we've got left for tonight, we've got to get the chicks that are inside in the brooder, little baby chicks. We got to get them out. We're going to bring them out here to the IBC tote brooder. That thing has worked out great. I thought it did a really good job, and I think I might build another one. But the little chicks are going to come out here. The bigger chicks are actually going to go out to, probably going to put them with the goats tonight, just to give them a nod of, you know, just being chickens and not being picked on and stuff. And as promised, we've got some news. Does any of this look familiar? Guys, the big news is we finally got a lease. We have been trying now for probably about a year or so to actually get a lease. We've had one lease that actually fell through. We had a verbal agreement and that one fell through, but now we have got a lease. Now with this lease, it's only about 5 acres or so. It's not huge, but it's plenty big for a few cows, maybe some sheep, possibly pigs. I don't know just yet, but I've got some fencing to do, got some clearing to do. Me and the wife and the kids, we come up here, we did some clearing. There's some stuff over here, there's some stuff over yonder, and then I had some hired help that we kind of cleaned out a little bit over that way. But this right here is going to be an absolute game changer for us. We'll be able to run our beef steers over here. More than likely going to keep jerseys on our place. Maybe background some sheep on this place. I don't know. Endless potential. Look at this pasture. It is unreal. This pasture looks so good. I'm super excited to get some animals on it, but I've got some fencing to do, got some clearing to do, so more videos to come on this place. Now, on this place, they used to run like 4 or 5 head of cattle. They had a few other things. May or may not add some goats, different things like that. But as of right now, the only thing that is on this beautiful property, eating this luscious pasture, is Jenny. Jenny is a donkey. I think that Jenny is excited about having some pasture mates out here. So this tree line that's over here, I got to fence it. It does have a good fence on the back side of it, but there's a ditch and a creek, and or not a creek, but a drain and stuff. So I'm gonna get that fenced off. I've got a little bit of fencing to do back here on the back side. Not a whole lot. This side over here is what is going to be the biggest feat as far as fencing. So there'll definitely be videos to come, some fencing videos, some cleaning up videos, just a number of things. But this is going to add another dynamic to our homestead. I am super excited about this. It's not too far from the house. The little bit of footage you've seen, it might have been kind of shaky, but the little bit of footage you've seen was actually me on my four-wheeler. So it's not too far from the house. Easy access, and it'll be easy for us to run back and forth as far as if we need to do anything. I pass this place twice a day on my way to work, on my way from work. So if I need to stop and throw out some feed, throw out some hay, whatever it may be, check water, I pass this place twice a day. So it's going to be pretty easy. Got this big barn right here. It's got a few things in it. It's got some pallets and different things in it or whatever. I don't necessarily think that we're going to use that for anything other than maybe some hay storage. That's kind of where I'm at on that. And then we've got this other barn over here. It's got several stalls in it. So these guys, they used to raise bottle calves and different things of that nature. So we've got all kinds of stalls. We've got some 4-foot gates, some walk-through gates, and different things like that. So not 100% sure what we're going to do with this yet. First things first, got to get this place fenced. Once we get it fenced, then we can start looking at other things that we can do with this place. Guys, I'm unbelievably excited. You can see the road is right here. So I've got a little bit of work to do on this front fence all the way down to that back corner down there, but not a lot. There's really not a whole lot that I'm going to have to put into this place to be able to put cattle on here, to be able to run a few sheep. And I'm over the moon about it. I'm over the moon. Like I said, it's not a very big property, but it is a property that's big enough for us to do what we need to do. Just a little sneak peek at the barn. We do got power in it. There's a walk-through bay right here. This front side right here is where all those stalls were. I've already got this part of it cleaned out. The fence is going to go up here at the top of this rock wall. About right here over is where I need to finish clearing. So once I get finished clearing down to this corner over here, then we can start running some fence. I'm beside myself. Like this is what I needed, was just a little bit more property to be able to raise enough meat for our family and maybe even help a couple other people out. So guys, this is where we're going to wrap it up. This is the big news. I appreciate you guys stopping by Raising the Rogers Homestead. If you could like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with your friends. Until next time, we'll catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.